Grab your tissues and throw your remote. GH delivers a day of unforgettable drama. Okay, GH fanatics, buckle up. If you thought the drama in Port Charles couldn't possibly get any more intense, think again. The episode for Wednesday, November 12th, 2025 is pulling zero punches, delivering a roller coaster of emotions that will leave you breathless, heartbroken, and screaming at your screen. We're talking life or death stakes, cruel betrayals, and a secret meeting blown to smithereens at the worst possible second. This isn't just another day in Port Charles. This is the day everything changes for our favorite characters. Let's dive into the 4 must-see moments you absolutely cannot miss. 1. Jason and Britt, a ticking time bomb interrupted. Let's be real, we've all been side-eyeing Brooke Westbourne and her mounting pile of secrets. The good doctor is in way over her head, and the one person you never want on your bad side is about to confront her. Steve Burton's Jason Morgan is back in full force, and he's not mincing words. In a preview, he tells Britt point blank that her shady deal is wrong and you know it. You can feel the tension radiating through the screen. But just as this confrontation reaches its boiling point, just as we might get some real answers, enter Professor Henry Hank Dalton. And spoiler alert, his timing is catastrophically bad. What explosive truth was Jason about to uncover? Hank's interruption isn't just inconvenient, it's a potential disaster that could have ripple effects for everyone involved. Talk about a cliffhanger. 2. Brooklyn's heartbreak and Olivia's impossible choice. Our hearts are already in our throats for the Quartermain family. The image of Ned, their rock, collapsing from a heart attack after that cruel taunt from Drew Kane is haunting. Now the real nightmare begins. The medication isn't working and time is running out. The scene at the hospital is pure, gut-wrenching chaos. Brooklyn rushes in, utterly panicked, looking for answers and clinging to any shred of hope. She finds support in a comforting Harrison Chase, but the real weight of the world falls on Olivia's shoulders. Imagine the sheer terror of having to make a life or death decision for the person you love. Olivia is faced with authorizing a risky emergency bypass for Ned. It's a Hail Mary, a terrifying gamble where the stakes are losing the Quartermain patriarch forever. Will this be a tragic goodbye, or can the family pull together to save him? 3. Willow's freedom shattered by the ultimate betrayal. This one is for everyone who has been rooting for Willow Tate. She's finally free from the hell of Pentonville, and that first gulp of fresh air must feel incredible. But her moment of hope is shattered in an instant. There, enjoying a cozy family meal, is Michael, Wiley, and Jacinda. It's a picture-perfect scene that feels like a knife to Willow's heart. And then she confronts him. The moment we've been waiting for. Caitlin McMullen delivers a powerhouse performance as Willow looks Michael dead in the eye and says the words he never thought she'd know. I know you planted the gun in my room. The shock and horror on her face is palpable. This isn't just about clearing her name anymore. This is the devastating realization that the man she once loved deliberately framed her and stole her from her child. Michael has been gloating and overconfident, but will he be smug enough to actually admit it? Willow better have a secret recording app ready because without proof, who will believe the ex-con over Port Charles's golden boy? 4. Drew's pressure campaign puts everything at risk. Meanwhile, Drew Kane is so single-mindedly focused on his own mission that he's failing to see the bigger picture. He's pressuring Alexis Davis to act, but our favorite redeemed lawyer is the voice of reason we all need. She sees the forest for the trees and warns him that his distractions could cost Willow her one shot at true freedom. Every moment he spends on his personal vendetta is a moment not spent helping Willow. And the collateral damage doesn't stop there. In a heart-to-heart with Martin Gray, Mayor Laura Collins voices a fear that hits close to home. She's worried that her grandson, Rocco, is going to get caught in the crossfire of this ever-widening chaos. It's a sobering reminder that in Port Charles, no one is truly safe when the adults are at war. Your thoughts? Wow. Just wow. This episode is packed with enough emotional whiplash to power all of Port Charles. Which of these storylines has you on the edge of your seat? Are you praying for Ned's survival, furious at Michael's betrayal, or dying to know what happens when Hank crashes Jason and Britt's party?
Pour your heart out in the comments below. We're all in this dramatic mess together. And make sure to check back with us for all the latest GH spoilers, news, and updates. You won't want to miss what happens next.